Good afternoon, graduates, families, friends, faculty, classified professionals, administrators, and members of the Board of Trustees. Welcome and thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. My name is Marie Amboy. I am the Vice President of Administrative Services, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to welcome you to Chabot College's 64th commencement ceremony as we celebrate the remarkable class of 2026. Today is a celebration of hard work, perseverance, and achievement, not only for you, our graduates, but for the families, friends, mentors, and supporters who have helped you along the way. For me, and I'm sure for many of our colleagues here, today is also a powerful reminder of why we dedicate ourselves to this work. So thank you for that, and congratulations, class of 2026. Before we continue our program, we kindly ask that everyone please silence your cell phones and refrain from using them during the ceremony so that all guests may fully hear and enjoy the commencement proceedings. Professional photography will be available, so we also ask that all audience members remain seated as graduates' names will be read. And now, for everyone who is able, please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And now, please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Chabot College graduate Caitlin Crewy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Amazing. Thank you. Everyone, please be seated. Chabot College is dedicated to recognizing our Indigenous land heritage, and we are providing a land acknowledgement to begin our proceedings. It is my pleasure to introduce Chabot Student Trustee Savannah Hui.
Hello. Chabot College recognizes that it is located on the ethno-historic territory of the ancestral and traditional land of the Joaquin, Urgén, Chochenyo, Ohlone-speaking people and the successors of the historic sovereign Verona Band of the Alameda County, presented and identified as the Muwekma Ohlone tribe of San Francisco Bay Area. This land was and continues to be of great importance to the Muwekma Ohlone tribe and the familial descendants of the Verona Band. We recognize that every member of the greater Hayward community has and continues to benefit from the use of the occupation of this land since the institution's founding in 1961. Consistent with our values of community, inclusion, and diversity, we have a responsibility to acknowledge and make known through various enterprises that Chabot College's relation to the Native people. As members of Hayward community, it is vitally important that we not only recognize the history of the land of which we live, work, and learn, but also recognize the Muwekma Ohlone people are alive and flourishing members of the Hayward and broader Bay Area community today. Thank you.
And now, it is my honor to introduce the president of Chabot College. Everyone put your hands together and please make some noise for our president, Dr. Jamal Cooks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, no, this is a celebration. This is a graduation. Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor and a pleasure to be here with you today. First of all, I'm very, very ecstatic to be here, and this is ending my third year as the 10th president of Chabot College, and I'm very excited about that. Now, I haven't been here in this role as long as some other folks in the role, but I will say that I have started my own somewhat of traditions. And so one of those is anybody following Chabot President? Anyone? Chabot President, IG? You can pull your phones out. Yep, Chabot President, IG. So if you don't mind, with the graduating class, and I should probably note, we awarded the most certificates and degrees this year in the history of Chabot College, and you represent that. So if you don't mind, can I get a selfie with you? All right, let's go, turn the lights up. All right, thank you for indulging me. I appreciate it. And you can see those pictures at Chabot President on Instagram. So today, you will hear a few people speak, and I want to make sure that you are fully engaged at this wonderful celebration, because this is for you, the graduating class of 2026. So I'm going to say this, that every time you hear class of 2026, I want you to scream, yell, clap, wave your hands, snap your fingers, stomp your feet, or anything you want to do on this day, because you will be the next CEOs, lawyers, doctors, teachers, kings, queens, architects, all of those things, all around bosses that are sitting right here in our Performing Arts Center at Chabot College. And you, I will say again, are the proud class of 2026. So I would like to welcome the Chancellor, Ron Gerhardt, our Board of Trustees, our district and college administration, faculty, classified professionals, students, families, friends, and community members. I want to say thank you to Hayward Mayor Mark Salinas, who also serves as the chair of our Board of Directors on our Friends of Chabot College Foundation, for joining us today and always for your support. I would also like to acknowledge a few people today who have been instrumental in your academic experience this year. They are leaders from across the campus that represent our senates. I ask that as I call your name, please stand and be recognized. President Mona Abdoun, Faculty Academic Senate. President Thomas Dowry, Classified Senate. And in her final stint in this role, President Teresa Pedrosa, Student Senate. I want to thank you all personally, and for the audience, if you can find their messages in your program booklet. We want to thank them for their dedication and service to Chabot College and for making this past year a great experience for our students, community, and the members of the Chabot College graduating class of 2026. I would also like to briefly recognize our 41 classified professionals, faculty, administrator, retirees for the 2025-2026 academic year. They are listed in your program on page 24. Those who are here today have joined us on stage. Please stand up and be appreciated for your contributions. Thank you very much. And the total years of working at Chabot for all of those 41 employees is a whopping incredible 920 years. So thank you for those that are here and those that are not for being able to give all of your time, energy, and effort to Chabot College. In addition, this year, I would like to highlight the first cohort of the President's Leadership Institute, or the PLI. This year-long leadership program is designed to identify service-oriented students who want to participate in leadership development training and career enrichment opportunities. Participating students received financial resources, leadership development, career and life planning support, as well as opportunities to network with internal and external partners in the community. They also receive a letter of recommendation from me because we work together once a month going over these topics, and we work on resume building, job and college applications. I'm excited to those who are graduating with this special recognition when they cross the stage. Over the last few weeks, it's been an honor to participate in many, many celebrations marking the end of the academic year. This is, quite frankly, the best time of the academic year being in education, is all the different celebrations and graduations. It's been very meaningful to be part of the rich and unique affinity group graduations that Chabot hosted this year. In a time when many colleges and universities felt threatened to celebrate our diverse culture and backgrounds, Chabot College, with our leadership from our Board of Trustees and Chancellor, embraced, supported, and celebrated these wonderful ceremonies that highlighted, respected, and honored the traditions of our college and campus community. Chabot College is a proud Asian American and Native American Pacific Islander serving institution. Chabot is also an emerging Black serving institution. Chabot College is a proud Hispanic serving institution. Chabot College is proud to have held celebrations for our Indigenous students, international students, and our LGBTQ+ students. Our values, our mission, and our commitment to serving our students and community in a safe and inclusive environment with integrity means everything to us. All of those gatherings over the last weeks with family and friends have led to today. Commencement, the ceremony that culminates all of the work and celebrations into the final cheer and start of your next chapter after graduation. So with that, I feel it's important to bring some of the formality and traditions of commencement. Thus, the pomp and circumstance, the song you heard the graduates process into, I think there's a lot of other things that go along with these ceremonial commencements. As you saw, when I and the chancellor led the procession on stage, we were carrying something called a mace. The mace is a ceremonial staff carried by certain officials as a symbol of office. Historically, processions often feature maces made of wood or metal, as before parliamentary or formal academic occasions. The mace that I carried was requested in 1998 by Mr. Burgess, Chabot College's 6th president, who asked that Professor Clayton Thiel be commissioned to fashion a mace worthy of Chabot's legacy. Professor Thiel is a recently retired professor of sculpture, art history, and design at Chabot College. He stayed with the simple design made from walnut with the CC logo of the time. After its creation, the mace would be carried by the college president for formal ceremonies at Chabot College, such as commencement, to pattern and mark these special occasions. Another tradition encompasses our academic regalia. That's the cap and gown. Please read the history and explanation of colors of the gowns and hoods on the last page of your program. Not of the program, and what I would like to share is a little more behind the academic caps. Associates, Bachelor of Master's candidates, and graduates wear a square mortarboard and tassel, with tassels starting on the right until after you graduate. It's coming soon, class of 2026. Just wanted to make sure you were still up. So, those with doctoral degrees customarily wear a tam. The style of tam is determined by the school for which one graduates. And I attended a college graduation of a friend from a doctoral program, and their president had this on. This is called a beefeater or a Tudor bonnet. I don't know about the bonnet part. Tudor bonnet. And they're typically reserved for doctoral faculty members or high-ranking officials. As college president, it is with distinction and pride that I led the procession with this remarkable group of colleagues and dignitaries for today's ceremony. Commencement is a formal celebration of the end of the road of a journey that has been amazing, possibly painful, and rewarding all at the same time. A journey that began as a thought or even an idea. Even for some folks, maybe a dare or an ultimatum. Maybe it began like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to do this. Or I'm only doing this because, and then fill in the blank. All the same, you started a journey some time ago. And along the way, it took studying, working jobs, making sacrifices, reading, juggling schedules, missing family functions, and doing all the things that you knew were important in order for you to get right here to this day. In order for you to make it through this journey, each and every one of you needed people to help you. So I would like to ask you, along with me, to give a warm, heartfelt, sincere thank you to your support group. Your family, your friends, your mothers, your fathers, caregivers, wives, husbands, partners, grandparents, friends, cousins, and sometimes children, to say thank you for holding you up. Let's give them a round of applause. So in closing, and on a personal note, I would like to thank you for being an outstanding group of students. I've had the opportunity to meet some of you, maybe in the BCRC, maybe walking around. Some of you have come to Coffee with Cooks, or you come up to me at events just to say hi and to just talk, and sometimes to take a selfie. But with that, you are the reason that our faculty plan and organize their culturally relevant lessons to make sure you learn the information that you need for academic success. You are the reason our classified professionals are helping you find the resources that you need for a great overall experience. You are the reason why our administrators take on the task of getting all of your documents signed and pushed through so that you can get the classes you need in order to be here today. You, class of 2026, you are the reason that I wake up every day and say, how can I help us be better for our students? And the question is not, are our students college ready, but are we making Chabot College ready for our students? So I'd like to say thank you again for your honesty, to say thank you for loving Chabot College, and ultimately, thank you for choosing Chabot College to serve as a place for your academic journey. I have been humbled to be your president. With that, go be great, go be gold, go be bold, and go be fulfilled. Congratulations, Chabot College graduating class of 2026. Go Gladiators. And now, it is my honor to introduce our district chancellor, Mr. Ronald P. Gerhardt.
Good afternoon, class of 2026. There you go. My name is Ron Gerhardt, and I have the good fortune and pleasure to serve as the chancellor for the Chabot Las Positas Community College District. And before I get into my remarks, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our Board of Trustees, beginning with Board President Linda Granger, Board Secretary Steve Lanza, Trustee Hector Garcia, Trustee Dr. Hal Jin, Trustee Catherine Greer, Trustee Maria Heredia. We have Student Trustee representing our students from Chabot College, Savannah Hui, and Student Trustee representing Las Positas College, Amelia Springborn. Unfortunately, not able to be with us here today is also we have Trustee Harris Mojadidi, who sends his regrets. We give him a clap. Graduates, please take a moment and encourage you to look around this room. Everyone is here today, whether on this stage, to your left, to your right, up top, everyone is here because of a decision that you made. Maybe a decision made years ago, maybe at the kitchen table after a long shift, maybe when no one thought you would finish something. You made a decision to keep going, and today is proof of your endurance and of your success. Yes, clap that up, please. Some are the first in your families to walk across the stage like this. Some of you came back to school after a career or a setback or having the good fortune of raising children. Some of you closed that laptop late at night and opened a textbook when certainly you'd rather be sleeping. A few laughs in that one. Your paths look nothing alike, but every one of them ended here today with your success and celebration of you. That is what Chabot and our district is all about. Keeping those paths open and accessible, no matter where you start. You are our why. You've done more than just earn a certificate or a degree. You've sharpened your thinking, found your voice, and learned to work through hard things with other people, a skill set that our world desperately needs more of at this time. You've invested in something bigger than yourself. Across our region, Chabot alumni contribute more than $800 million to our regional economy, supporting thousands of jobs. And after today, graduates, you are going to add to that and to Chabot's legacy. To the families, friends, support networks in this room, this moment also belongs to you. The belief, the encouragement, the occasional, perhaps tough love, your graduate is standing here today in part because of you. And thank you from all of us. Can we clap it up for them? And lastly, graduates, wherever life leads you next, transferring to a four-year, a job, a trade, starting a business of your own, go make your voices heard and known. Bring your voice into every single room you can. Ask the questions that no one is asking. You've earned the right to be there. And the places that you're going, we desperately, as a society and as a community, need you. Wherever you land, Chabot and our district is with you. Please know that. We are cheering you on, supporting you, and we'll always be here for you. So in concluding, well done, class of 2026. Congratulations. And it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium President of the Board of Trustees, Trustee Linda Granger.
Good afternoon. As president of the board, I am proud to represent the Board of Trustees for Chabot Las Positas Community College District. It's truly an honor to join you in celebrating this milestone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations to each of you for the perseverance, focus, and determination that brought you to this moment. Graduates, your journey here reflects not only academic achievement, but an unwavering commitment to your goals, your future, and your potential. Many of you balanced competing responsibilities, overcame obstacles, and kept moving forward. You exemplify the Chabot gladiator spirit, and we applaud you. Today, we not only celebrate the culmination of your journey at Chabot College, but also a beginning. Whether you are transferring, entering the workforce, or exploring new paths, you are stepping into a world that needs your talent, your perspective, and your resilience. As trustees, our role is to make thoughtful decisions that expand opportunity, remove barriers, and create pathways so that students like you can succeed. Seeing you here today is a powerful reminder of why that work is so meaningful to us. Thank you for choosing Chabot College and for leaving this campus community a better place because of your contributions. We hope you carry this campus with you and remain connected as you take your next step forward. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we are proud of you and excited for what comes next. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Hi, class of 2026. All right, clap it up, clap it up. There we go, there we go. Hi, everyone. So my name is Sophia Forbes, and I have the privilege of serving as the Vice President of Academic Services here at Chabot. Before I begin, to the class of 2026, I deeply admire the dedication and perseverance it took to reach this milestone. Your achievements reflect hard work, resilience, and the support of those who believed in you along the way. Congratulations on all you have accomplished and best wishes for the opportunities ahead. All right, so it is my pleasure to announce the 5th annual award recipient of the Edward Emilio Martins Faculty Award for Excellence. In 1961, distinguished local attorney Edward E. Martins was elected to the Board of Trustees for the South County Community College District, Chabot's founding board. Mr. Martins has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to Chabot students and their success, and has established this award to recognize a full-time faculty member who exhibits exceptional service to Chabot College community. This award is also the first faculty award that allows students to make nominations. This year's Martins Faculty Award recipient is an amazing teacher who, as nominators describe as someone who knows how to teach. Her classes are engaging and they're so easy to follow. You get to participate with your whole self. I don't think she realizes that by simply being present and letting me talk through everything, she's become one of the most important role models in my life and has deeply shaped my appreciation for knowledge and teaching. Her colleagues describe her as a treasure, an outspoken advocate, always with a smile as large as the moon, always with an attitude of appreciation, always with collegiality. Her ability to work across diverse college groups, disciplines, classifications, etc., has made her a model for effective leadership, coalition building. She has always sought to find common ground and work together. Because of her leadership, few at Chabot have done more to weave the history and lives of Indigenous people in our curriculum and into the fabric of our institution. As a tried and true made in Hayward local, she received much of her education in Hayward, attended Southgate Elementary School, Mount Eden High School, Chabot College, Cal State University Hayward, now Cal State East Bay. She has held many leadership roles, coordinating the Communication Lab, being a founding member of the Indigenous Peoples Education Association. Can you all guess who it is by now? Okay, there we go. Teaching in the Umoja program and serving as a senator and vice president of the Academic Senate. If you haven't guessed it by now, which most of them have, the Edward Emilio Martins Faculty Award for Excellence goes to Professor Veronica Martinez. Please join me up front to accept your award. And with that, I'll have our Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Luis Escobar, come forward.
All right. So I promise it's almost time where we're going to celebrate all of our graduates. Just a couple more minutes. So first off, I have the honor of presenting our student speaker today. But before I did that, I want to just share a quick note with the graduating class of 2026. So President Cooks mentioned at the beginning how you were helping us make history because we have the highest number of graduates from Chabot College. But I also wanted to take a moment for you to recognize that you're making history for yourself and your family as well, right? And so just one highlight and one example of that. If by a show of hands, can I see like how many of you are going to be the first in your family to graduate from college? Amazing, amazing. You might not realize this right here, right now, but you are making history for your family. You are changing the trajectory of not only yourself, but your immediate family and your future family. Give yourself a huge round of applause for that. Amazing. All right, and with that, it's my great honor to introduce our keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker today is Luis Angel Carranza. Angel, as he is known, leads with a passion for uplifting others, encouraging civic engagement, and creating spaces where students feel supported and empowered. Throughout his time at Chabot, Angel has taken on many leadership roles on campus, working as an advocate for community building and student empowerment, and holding leadership roles in various organizations such as the Student Senate and the Puente program, including the Puente Club president. Go Angel. All right. Grounded in resilience and community, Angel is dedicated to supporting and uplifting those around him. Angel will continue his education at the University of California, Berkeley, in his pursuit of a career in mental health and counseling. With that, please help me give a huge round of applause for Luis Angel Carranza.
Oh, man. Woo. All right. How's everyone doing today? Good? Good, I hope. All right, let's do it. If you have ever made a mistake, even a serious one, there is always another chance. What we call failure isn't the falling down, but the staying down. This is a powerful quote by Canadian-American actress and film producer Mary Pickford. Good afternoon, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Since the beginning of middle school, I have often been perceived as a student who has lived in the shadow of others, the one always often picked last and the one that is often overlooked. And although I've made many attempts to stand out in my community, I couldn't shake that label that slowly began to define my self-worth. But after 7 years of believing in that stigma, that self-perception was suddenly shaken when I experienced the passing of my dear older brother, David Alejandro Carranza. Man, thank you. He may not be here physically, but I know for a certain, and I don't doubt for a fact, he's here cheering for me up above. Although our age difference has prevented us from sharing many moments, his last words to me were simple: to keep going and to be the reason others strive to succeed. These words changed my life. Now I could stand here and talk for hours and hours about what a roller coaster these past few years have been for me, but today I want to talk about something greater: the beautiful work of persistence and determination. If you had asked me a few years ago what this moment would feel like, I probably would have imagined something simple: walking across a stage, smiling for a photo, and finally being done. In truth, I never imagined myself attending college, but standing here now, I realize this moment now, it means so much more. It's not just me, but to all of us. Because in this very moment, I realized I desire more in my life, a higher purpose. During my time here at Chabot, I challenged my self-perception to become more than the version of myself I once believed in. I was fortunate enough to be a part of a few special programs here, including Puente, EOPS, and TRIO. I had the honor of serving as a student assistant for the Puente program, where I learned the value of responsibility, leadership, and to provide service to others. I served as the communications coordinator for the Student Senate of Chabot College, a role that is used to uplift community, and also the president of Puente Club, where I discovered the importance of representation, culture, and creating spaces where students feel seen, heard, and actually proud of their roots. My leadership journey didn't only remain at Chabot. With the special thanks to the Hispanic Serving Institutions grant and El Centro, I was blessed with the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. to attend a motivational conference for Latinx students across the country and speak to our congressional representatives, where we advocated for Hispanic serving institutions such as Chabot to maintain our continuous funding. I would also like to give a special thanks to our Student Senate for the opportunity to attend our leadership conferences hosted by the Student Senate of California Community College, where I was taught the importance of networking in other parts, not just the Bay Area. Each of those experiences helped me shape into someone I no longer wanted to remain, as someone in the background. For all of us sitting here today, this journey looked completely different. Some of us came in confident, knowing exactly what we wanted, and for others, such as myself, we were simply trying to figure things out one step at a time. Some of us balanced academics with work, leadership positions, family responsibilities, and challenges nobody else could see. Some of us faced many moments where finishing college didn't even feel possible, but we're here anyway. And I think that's what makes today so meaningful, so beautiful. Not perfection, not having everything figured out, but persistence, determination, and resilience. There were many late nights when giving up felt so much easier than just pushing forward. Moments where I questioned myself if I was good enough, smart enough, mentally strong enough to continue, yet somehow I always found a reason to keep moving forward. Not because it was easy, and nothing that is meaningful ever is, but because something inside of me refused to quit. And I think that is something worth celebrating. You need a round of applause? Today is not just about the grades we earned or the rigorous classes we passed. It's about the growth we experienced. It's about the resilience we have built within ourselves. It's about the people that we became along the way. Whether we realize it or not, we've changed. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and for some spiritually. We learned how to adapt when life doesn't go as planned. We learned how to ask for help even when it was difficult. It really was. We learned that failure was not the end. It's simply the part of the process. And maybe most importantly, we've learned that we are capable of far more than what we believed before. And as we move forward, it's easy to feel pressure to have everything figured out, to know where we're going, who we're becoming, and how we'll get there. But the truth is, most people don't. And that's okay. Because life is not about having that perfect plan. It's about having the courage to take the next step when that path isn't exactly clear. So if there's one thing I hope we all carry with us today, it's this. Do not let uncertainty stop you. Keep moving forward. Apply for that opportunity you think you won't get. Speak up even when your voice shakes. Take risks, even mistakes, make mistakes and learn from them. Because growth does not come from staying comfortable. It comes from pushing beyond our limits we place on ourselves. And when life gets difficult, and believe me, it will, remember this moment. The purpose of our education isn't to bring stress into our lives. It's to shape us into a version of ourselves capable of helping those around us. Now, you might be asking yourself, what does it mean to be a better person? I may not have every answer, but I can tell you this for certain. It has nothing to do with your extracurriculars or your GPA. To be a better person means to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am enough. Remember that you already overcame obstacles to get here. Remember that you already proved to yourself that you can keep going, even when it's painful. That strength does not disappear today. It stays with you. I just want to express my sincerest gratitude to everyone who supported, guided, challenged, and believed in me throughout this journey. To my mentors, my friends, my professors and peers, thank you all so much for helping me become the leader I was always capable of becoming. Ama, you've been through my side through it all. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Thank you so much for always raising me to become the person God had in store for me, for helping me become the leader I was always capable of becoming. Thank you for today, and I hope we can share so much more memories together. To my fellow graduates, wherever life takes us next, whether it's a career, more education, or a path we haven't even imagined for ourselves yet, I hope we can carry our strength with us. I hope we can continue believing in ourselves even during those moments of uncertainty. Because at the end of the day, life is simply a leap of faith. And if we made it here, we can make it just about anywhere. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it. Thank you.
We're almost there, I promise. Promise. This is very exciting for me, all right? So as the Chief Academic Officer, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievement of class of 2026. This moment marks not only a culmination of your hard work, but also the beginning of the next chapter in your lives. I ask that the students graduating with honors in class of 2026 please stand and be recognized for your outstanding accomplishment. And remain standing. Students there we go, clap it up. Students graduating with highest honors, those with GPA of 3.5 and above, please rise and be recognized for your exceptional dedication and perseverance. Woo! Students graduating with honors, those with GPA of 3.25 to 3.49, please rise and let us applaud your commitment of excellence. Now I ask that all students of class of 2026 please rise and remain standing so that I may present you to the President, Chancellor, and Board of Trustees as we recognize your remarkable achievement. So please stand. There we go. President Cooks, Chancellor Gerhardt, and Board of Trustees, it is with great pride that I present to you the Chabot College class of 2026. And on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby certify that these students have met all the requirements set forth by the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges and the Chabot Las Positas Community College District for their respective degrees and certificates. Therefore, it is my distinct honor to present the candidates for the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, and Associate in Arts or in Science degrees for transfer, as well as the candidates earning certificates, certificates of proficiency, and certificates of achievement for the conferring of their degrees and certificates. Students, you may now be seated until it's time for your row to come forward for the conferring of your degree or certificates. I would like to acknowledge and have come up our name readers and President Cooks, Angie Nunez and Christine Willets. Please come forth.
Okay, here we go. Cameron Loswy. Hold on just a second. Okay. Jacob Rohde. San Lee. Alexandra Gonzalez. Sorry. Harveer Carr. Ashley Thompson. Hi, Jana. Jana Mills. Jackie Tay. Zoe Moran. Evan Marco Arrigo. Carmen Enciso. Madison Edwards. Stephanie Plancart. Catherine Valadez. Jessica Gomez. Vanessa Dumpit. Cheryl Raphael. Ivy Asmus. Efrain Martinez. Jocelyn Gallardo. Maria Monroy. Maite Mora. Edith Milena Orjuela. Olivia Bartholomew. Rakshana Moment. Hala Elian.
LaJohn Griffin. Senan Christian D. Makali. Michael Wilkerson. Brittany Dixon. Stephen Bullis. Anthony Polito. Charles Campbell. Jordan Lopez Alvarez. Stormy Woodrum. Gerardo Hernandez. Ryan Vishwanathan. Gerardo Carrillo Castro. Brandon Tarowski. Edwin Pabalon. Nestor Garcia Hernandez. Michiko Yoshimitsu. There we go. Caleb Mendez. Leslie Robles. Joshua Hubbard. Amani Pratt.
There we go.
Joey Gabriel Magalang. Mary Jo Puno. Felipe Areola. Jason Balanon. Leilani McDuffie. Karina Soto. V. Bui.
Wafa Ode Tala. Christine Wagner. Tiffany Mayen. Christopher Van Diggelen. Maria Jose Puente. Wion Nyao Lin Nyo. Hanaya Bay. Salvador Mendoza. Luis Perez. Omar Alexander Perez. Nicholas Robinson. Guadalupe Lopez. Bianca Romero. Kenton Salone. Emiliano Martinez. Arjun Warach. Maria Barragan. Stephanie Valdez. Jaspreet Sidhu. Juan Manuel Espinoza Jr. Ninette Navarrete. Gisarian De La Rosa. Jennifer Vialta. Juliana Castro. Noemi Martinez. Limaya Farley. Christian Galindo. Imari Daniels. Micaiah Archie. Oh, okay, I'll do it again. Micaiah Archie. Riley Chadwick. Riley, okay. Riley Frock. Yosalin Bolvito Perez. Kylino Vo. Rihanna Caitlin Roke. Lily Lee. Itzel Salvador Galendo. Nicole Reed. Tyler Hayes. Malik Merchant. Diego Herrera. Sarah Totakil. Mia Gonzalez. Inés Calderon. Devin Amaya Nava. Lydia Sanders. Kylie Haynes. There you go. Catherine Otuhiva. Manuel Argueta. Brittany Dowling. Natalia Barragan. Marin Clark. Eric Renteria. Raquel Gonzalez. Dominique Mayari. Oh, do you want to step on? I think so. Do you want to do it? Oh, okay. Okay. Are you the sister? Okay. Deanna Mayari. Okay. You want to come on?
Cameron Green. Paola Huang Ao. Sonia Ortiz. Jocelyn Orozco. Yaribel Orozco. Sifty Singh. Shelha Alvarado. Alfred Lopez. Maria Serrano. Victor Valdez. Martín Zuniga López. Daniel Amorgue. Joseph, hello, how are you? Congrats, man. Joseph Gonzalez. Alejandra Garcia. Jeremiah Fulton. John Carradine. Denaya Ramirez. Victoria de la Cruz. Jacqueline Rivas. Felicia Trong. Sherti Singh. Rahul Naik. Angel Godinez. Christopher Dorr. Osiel Valencia. Nasir Shannon. Shaila Prakash. Jaden Moreno. Wendy Sumano. Christopher Miller. Ebony Palomata. Tim Takeda. Serena Ashby. Reina Corrales. How are you? Gloria Rodriguez. Ariana Vega. María Quiñones. Xavier Rodriguez Lopez. Alyssa Lopez. Amy Ramirez. Latanya Nance. Felicia Ramirez Cantera. Juan Carlos Iboa. Alex Michelle Sanders. Eva de Leon. Chong Su. V Dow. Trinity Rawson. Cayman Washington. Miguel Alvarado. Marina Alejandre. Garrett Liang. Francesca Martinez. Stephanie Peaver Singuin. Wait, let me try that again. Okay. Stephanie Peaver Sinquina Trevisani. Donna Bustamante. Alana Parks. Danetta Thomas. Veronica Fosita. Amina Janae Williams. Jennifer Palmer. Max Gomez. Francel Moore. Alexis Nguyen. Sabina Jesiel. Alexandra Tapia. Angel Achal. Junie Rath Than. Viviana Gamboa Bermúdez. Rodolfo Correa. Sam Alhandrish. Ernesto Avalos. Sanotelli de Hernández Bellarmín. Ulalau Palma Ueti Malaulu. Dayanara Gonzalez Sierra. Marianne McHenry. What's your name? Marianne? Okay.
That was Marshawn. This is Marion McHenry.
Okay. Tristan Partridge McClurkins. Jose Cerda Vega. Melanie Ortega. Aaliyah Burley. Jen Bawazir. Adriana Baltrons. Catherine Pureco. Rosa Vasquez. Leroy Chung. Anita Nguyen. Mariela Salazar. Leia Peraza. Maini Janea Macaranas. Benga Raji. Jose Mejia. Carla Olivares Zarate. Paul Musak. Crystal Moore. Pablo Castro. Mia Alcibor. Woo! Nolan Hatcher. James Adivino. Phyllis Asando. Patricia Miller. Jasmine Pomsuvan. Julian Tostado Cooper. Amani Johnson. Zion Yergin. Ayari Katari. Anastasia LaRue. Tiana Hardy. Two, Kent Au. Kayla Villegas. Dulce María Cadenas. Janine Rosenthal. Diego Ramos. Jessica Gonzalez. Alexa Munoz. Just a second. Marshawn McHenry. And Marianne McHenry. Zhenyu Wang. Briseida Soriano Cordova. Brianna Beverly. Matthew Goodwin Cruz. Larry Sang In. Yuki Sun. Ariana Mesa. Tui Nguyen. Alexis Davis. Fernando Ramos. Sebastian Ramos Burques. William Waluvango. Diego Calderon. Miguel Angel Ortiz. Blanca Martinez. Aaliyah Richardson. Baxvir Kerr Just Want Sing. Lucia Limo and Odin. Nakaya McKnight. Catherine Hawkes. Okay. Jordan El Sayed. Elisa Joy Pagnelian. Samantha Igrobai. James Matthew Ferrer. Amber Dawn Rice. Jakaya Brownlee. Kayla Bowie. But it's Kayla. Kayla Bowie. Neliena Castillo. Donald Otanga. Vonique Mitchell. Brenda Calderon. Yvette Cook. Pedro Lomeli III. Arlen Arroyo. Genesis Taling Dan. Imani McCraw. Madeline Ramos. Okay, Tanya. Tanya Alvarez. Eileen Hernandez Perez. Woo! Larisha Calhoun. Chidaberry Ikpebu. We're good?
You ready? Luis Angel Carranza. Oh. Caitlin Cruey.
All right, let's give the class of 2026 another round of applause. You can get louder than that. There we go. There we go. Now for the formalities of this. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chabot Las Positas Community College District Board of Trustees and the State of California, I confer on each of you the certificate of achievement and/or certificate of proficiency, associate in arts, associate in science, associate in arts transfer, and associates in science transfer. Congratulations, class of 2026. And now, as a symbol of your being awarded your degree or certificate, you may now move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left. So before we end, as we close, please see the back of your program for the many areas and departments that make an event like this possible. I, along with the Chabot leadership team, acknowledge and salute all of our colleagues across the campus and the district. We thank you. And with that, please accept our invitation to the reception sponsored by the Student Senate of Chabot College with refreshments and music outside our Donna and Edward Martin's Library and Learning Center, Building 600 Plaza. This graduation is now ended. Please rise and remain in your places until the recessional march is concluded. Thank you, and go Gladiators.